My name is Nassine Saps.
Let me ask you a question. Has anything ever happened to you that you couldn't explain? That made you feel sort of foolish when you tried to tell somebody about it? Well, if it has, you have plenty of company, as you'll soon see.
And what is going on is a very not well hidden quote unquote conspiracy, which I hate that word because it's not even a conspiracy. It's so in your face. If you were to just look around yourself, it's so patently obvious exactly everything that is going on, that we all know what the media is there for. It's there to, in service of Satan. The media is there to serve the father of lies, the fake god of this world, the devil. Okay? So what is the New World Order? It's pretty basic. Basically, New World Order is the devil's kingdom. Okay? So what it is Jesus is God, and the devil is literally real, and a place called hell actually exists, and a place called heaven actually exists as well. And the people that are at the highest levels of influence, power, government, banking, everything, the ones that have seeming control over things, worship the devil. Literally. The devil is an actual literal creature with a mind that can speak. And a voice. Okay? With a mind that can think. A voice. A mouth that can speak. An actual being. Okay? And these people worship that being as God. Okay? As God. They don't worship the real God. Okay? They're very religious people. And everything is about bringing up the New World Order into being. The New World Order is a suicidal, self-destructive, satanic world government system that the Antichrist, which is the devil, will be ruling over at some point in time, after this point in time. Okay? But it is a temporary kingdom set up in this reality in order to get as many people as possible to take the mark of the beast and die terrible, horrible deaths. Okay? The New World Order isn't some forever kingdom that is going to last in this world. It is a temporary kingdom that is set up to trick men and women into worshiping the devil, into their own self-destruction. That's all it is. Devil worshippers do not understand this. Devil worshippers think that they will live forever in the world, worshiping the devil, having fun, killing babies, killing kids, killing other people, killing themselves, killing killing everything. And somehow, if they just worship the devil enough, if they just sacrifice enough people, if they murder enough babies, okay, if they commit terrible atrocities enough times, then the devil will love them and the devil will give them a whole bunch of...
My name is Christina Grimmy. I grew up singing all the time. My mom told me I sang before I spoke.
I know it. And I got it in writing. It's in the Bible. It's all through there. The blessed hope. Number two, she's way better off now. Way better off. She's more alive now than she's ever been.
She placed third on season 6 of The Voice, and she continued to work with Adam and the show, but last year she was tragically killed outside of her concert.
Yep, that's a shock, all right.
Okay, Mom. Last night, The Voice announced the Christina Grimmie Foundation. Family joins us live this morning. Her mom, Tina, her dad, Bud, and her brother, Marcus. Thank y'all for joining us today.
For having us.
So more good things will happen to them because they believe that the devils are going to treat them nicely and give them nice good things and a nice good life, and that they will be able to be God, literally that they will be God, that they will share in some kind of ascended godhood type of state, okay, state of being, that somehow the devil has the power to transform them into these godlike beings that will never die and that will live forever in perpetual bliss and happiness. They just need to murder enough babies, though, to get it. And so when someone is this far deep into worshiping the devil, they become insane, okay? They become insane because they're chasing after their own death, okay? They're doing everything they can to commit suicide, but in the most slowest way possible. Okay, they're doing everything they can to destroy themselves and to destroy other people and to destroy everything. All while thinking that they're gathering good things to themselves and they're gathering satanic, demonic, fallen angel, evil spirit blessings to themselves. And that if they just do these evil things, the New World Order is going to come, the devil's going to rule over it as the Antichrist, and then they'll finally have peace or whatever the fuck they think they're going to have. Okay? That's all the New World Order is. The New World Order is a satanic, insane notion and idea that the devil's created in order to trick men and women into worshiping him so that the devil can then kill his own worshipers at the end of the world. Okay? That is what it is. That's all it is. It's just a trick. The New World Order is a con. It is not anything that is going to last. It is not anything that is stronger than God. It is not anything that is good. It is not anything that is going to result in you having something nice for yourself, you having a nice life. Worshipping the devil does not give anyone a nice, happy, long life. What you get from worshiping the devil is a life of pain and suffering. They can hide it really well, though. I'll tell you something about devil worshippers. They know how to hide their feelings very well. They know how to play the game emotionally and things like that. Because when someone is this far deep into worshiping the devil, they have a certain psychotic meltdown happening in their minds where it is they're no longer themselves. They no longer act like a regular normal person. They are now disassociated from themselves. Multiple personality, okay? They are no longer directly aware of certain things. This is part of becoming psychotic. Not every single person that has multiple personality is like that. But if a person is going to worship the devil, their heart and their soul is going to be broken up into pieces, and they're going to have something called a fractured soul. A fractured soul is when something bad has happened to a person, or the person is doing something really bad. Okay, not just a normal bad thing. I'm talking about a very, 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 very bad thing. Okay. A fractured soul is where an evil spirit, a devil, whatever you want to call it, takes a piece of that person away from themselves. And it is then replaced with the evil spirit inside. And then what happens is that person then starts to behave and act like how that evil spirit will behave and act. How do evil spirits behave and act? Very wickedly. Why do evil spirits behave and act very wickedly? Because they know that their time is short and that Jesus will return to the earth and cast them all into the lake of fire, where they will be destroyed in a very brutally painful way, and that there's nothing they can do about it. There's nothing that any evil spirit can do. There's nothing that any fallen angel can do. There's nothing that any wicked, hybrid, demonic, satanic, spiritual being can do to avoid the ultimate judgment and wrath of Almighty God. They cannot escape. The devil, Satan, his army of wicked, evil, angelic hosts, angels, they cannot run away from what God is going to do. They cannot do it. God hasn't done it yet, in this reality, at least. Doesn't mean he didn't do it in another one, but in this one, he didn't do it yet. But he will do it. But before God does it, certain things have to happen in this world. Very bad things have to happen in this world. One is the overarching Antichrist government called New World Order has to arise into the world. And all nations across the entire earth have to sign over their sovereignty to the devil in his flesh, Antichrist body first. That has to happen. That hasn't happened yet. The nations of the earth still have some semblance of sovereignty, but they're not going to have sovereignty for forever. But that, whenever that happens, God knows when it's going to happen, and whoever God reveals it to, they will know when that's going to happen. But I haven't heard one person, I haven't heard one prophet that was true say with accuracy when the Antichrist will set up his government in this world. I've seen a lot of false prophets say it, but I haven't seen any true prophets. I've seen a lot of satanic false prophets that are operating under the purview of Satan, trying to confuse people. But I haven't heard anyone say with accuracy when this is going to happen. And I'm not going to say when it's going to happen because I don't know when it's going to happen. I know what's going to happen, but I don't know the when. I know the what, though. And when the nations sign over their sovereignty to Satan and his Antichrist flesh and blood body, okay, there's going to be certain